Hey there, Genshin fans. My name is Joe Zieja, and I am the English voice of Wriothesley in Genshin Impact. Okay, so some of you probably knew that, but what you might not have known is that music is actually my first love, and video game music is among my most passionate endeavors in my entire life. But I'll cut to the chase here. I want to make a Wriothesley music video in cosplay. Not just any music video. I want to completely write from scratch an original song that I think fits the theme of this awesome character. Justice, redemption, second chances, protecting the weak, and probably boxing. All the stuff that makes Rybread one of the most lovable, respectable characters in Genshin. The kind of guy you always want on your side, because if the Duke's with you, you know you're doing the right thing. That's the kind of theme I think would work really well for a song, which I'm tentatively titling Let the Water Flow. Anyone interested in a trip to a certain fortress? This totally original piece of music will be a sort of fun mix of like Johnny Cash, Black Keys, and other hard-hitting Americana music that fits the Duke like a pair of well-worn boxing gloves. I've already been workshopping some lyrics and vibes, filling my ears with this sort of storytelling fuel that's going to make for a truly meaningful piece of music against which we can build the story of the music video. I'm not talking just me like singing in a booth in a Wriothesley costume. I'm talking like sets, lights, VFX, the whole shebang, all original, all in cosplay, all Genshin. And I'm no stranger to cosplay music videos either. Some of you may have seen the rendition of Soldier Poet King I did with Erica Harlacher dressed as Venti. This is actually where I got the idea and the inspiration for this project because it was honestly one of the most fun musical collaborations I've ever done. Every single instrument on that track, except for Erica's voice, is my handiwork. I think there was something like 32 tracks total on that song, and it was both beautifully chaotic and a ton of fun. All this to say, I have some experience in this field, and I'm excited to apply it to something different for Genshin Impact and fans of Wriothesley. It has been really great getting to know the Genshin Impact community, and I'd love to continue that relationship by making something truly special for you all. So why am I raising funds? Mostly because I want to make this as epic as I possibly can. I'll be hiring Landon Donahoe, an experienced cosplay music video videographer who's going to help me shoot and direct this, as well as come up with concepts to reflect the themes in the song. The more funds we raise, the more options we have when it comes to the setting, the VFX, and the overall quality of the video. This dude packs really incredible equipment, and I want to make sure that I can pay him what he's worth. Making a music video also doesn't only involve the cameraman, but involves a whole staff of people who are there to make sure everything looks as amazing as it can. Of course, any cosplayer knows that making a costume is expensive. I want to make sure that the costume that I get for Wriothesley is authentic and absolutely stunning. I'll be using Reagan Catherine, an incredible costume designer and seamstress, and cosplayer herself. She's designed 2 costumes for me personally, Summer Claude and my gender-bent version of Edelgard, both of which are stunning and high quality. She also designed several other costumes for voice actors in the industry. Now, based on all the stuff I've done over the years, you all know I played a lot of different instruments. Music is a huge passion of mine, and I have a pretty big collection at my disposal. But with a good budget, I can also reach out to folks that are specialists in their instruments, since I tend to be more of a jack of all trades than a master of any one of them. This will allow me to really expand the soundscape of the piece. Because of my years of experience in music, I have a great network of musicians with very different and varied set of skills. I'd love to bring on different musicians into the project for not only their skill, but their taste. And of course, no amount of musical knowledge can help you as an engineer. Julia Henderson has been my right-hand woman for all things musical engineering for years now, and I love her work. She'll be helping me mix any song that I produce in conjunction with this Kickstarter, and I am so excited to work with her again. So those are the big things, but what can we do with a little bit of extra? Our stretch goals for this project are really fantastic, starting with a fully produced behind-the-scenes video to accompany the music video. I want you guys to be able to see exactly what went into the project and all the incredible people and skills involved. Plus, who doesn't love a good blooper now and then? I'm sure we will have a ton of them. Aside from that, we have the opportunity for even more music. The stretch goals include total remixes of up to 5 different Genshin Impact songs, either done exclusively by me or with some really fantastic collaborators. I'm sure you recognize most, if not all of them. Jules Conroy, also known as Family Jules, is an exceptional guitar player and well known in the video game remixing industry. His metal covers are truly epic, and I had the absolute pleasure of working with him twice on a couple different versions of God Shattering Star, where I sang opera to his absurd guitar shredding. Carlos Eni, also known as Insane in the Rain, is another multi-instrumentalist who has some incredible saxophone chops on top of it all. He and I have collaborated a few times now as well, including having him arrange and perform on my saxophone quintet arrangement of The Edge of Dawn from Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'm really excited to work with him again too. Michael Birch, also known as Flex Style, has a unique style, one might say a flex style, that I have had tons of fun with in the past. Not only did he compose my Twitch introduction theme, we've also done arrangements together with Overclocked Remix, one of my favorites of which is Caravan Bowser, an homage to Caravan Palace, a French electro swing band that we both love. I can't imagine the kind of great stuff we're going to do together with Genshin Impact music, which on its own is amazing. Speaking of which, everyone can agree that the music in Genshin Impact is one of the highlights of the game. It's wonderfully composed, arranged, and orchestrated, and it fits a wide range of moods that go perfectly with the gameplay. I'm really excited at the prospect of getting my hands on some of it from a remixing perspective, and I know you'll love what we can do once we hit those stretch goals. And of course, if we get all the way to the top, Griffin Burns is just gonna hang out with me in the video as Child, probably wearing some dumb wig. You know, the kind of stuff that Griffin just sort of does. Okay. So let's talk about the good stuff. Our rewards lineup for this project is a ton of fun. Not only do you have the opportunity to get signed prints of Wriothesley by me with customizations, but you'll also have the opportunity to get a copy of the physical CD if we reach that for one of our stretch goals. The opportunity to sit down and play Genshin with me and with other backers, and an opportunity to sit in on my recording sessions when I'm actually writing and recording the original song, which means you get to hear it before everybody else. You get a backstage VIP pass to the production of this music that's going to be a ton of fun. And if that's not enough for you, I have a couple of great voice acting rewards as well. If you weren't aware, I have one of the most comprehensive voice acting academies on the planet. It's got a tremendous amount of content that's suitable for both beginners and veterans alike. And I go through exactly how I built my 10-year-long career in voice acting from the bottom up. Depending on the level of your backing, you can get access to either a small part of the course or the whole thing, which, you never know, could open up a whole new world for you that you never knew was there. And for those of you that are really enthusiastic, you might even get a chance to get a private one-on-one voice acting lesson from me. For those of you that are really dedicated to this project, I have a couple very limited slots where I will fly you out to Los Angeles, wine and dine you for 2 days, and you get a 10-second cameo in the music video. Pretty awesome. I think it's going to be a blast. The Genshin Impact community has been so incredible and welcoming to me as I took on the role of your favorite cryo puncher. I'm excited to be able to give back to the community and do an incredibly fun fan project that I know everyone will enjoy. Thank you so much for your support, and I can't wait to see what we can do together.